welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight we're reviewing Love and Hip Hop Miami. It starts out with Ace in the studio. It was kind of dope seeing Ace in the studio and in his element. He was in there with another artist called Lunch Money. I'm not familiar with Lunch Money, but I do like those artists that are kind of off and doing something different than what everybody else is doing.
Kind of like a new age Neptune type.
Yeah, Neptunes, or even like Goody Mob, even though the rap was a little bit different, but Goody Mob back in the day was always more creative, you know, than what everybody else was doing. So that was kind of interesting.
Timbaland.
When I saw him in the studio, Timbaland is on a whole nother level. I didn't think of Timbaland.
You know, because Timbaland took the baby.
Yeah. The baby had a feature in a whole lot of songs. When you see Ace in his element and being able to focus on his own thing made me think Sheila need to focus on her own thing. Like, it's okay to be a couple, but everything don't have to be together. And maybe that she will get her energy if she less focus on him and more focus on herself.
But then it looked like that. That's what it was gonna be when we first was introduced to her. That's why I thought I was gonna like her.
Right. She was so like, and she probably was.
Yeah.
And as soon as she went off track, she was off track, but he's still not sacrificing nothing. That's why it's so frustrating, probably.
Because he's not used to it either.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, what did you want? Yeah.
But I feel like that's just the man way. They're regardless to how they were raised, their emotions just don't work the same as ours. It's a matter of figuring that stuff out. To me, honestly, he's way more sensitive and open to communicating than a lot of niggas out here. Like, I see him like they already winning. They just got to figure out how to get, in sync
like
with
you
each
said,
other.
trying to just figuring out if you choose to. Most of them don't choose to.
They don't want to.
Yeah, he ahead of the game.
Him and his boys talk about him being self-focused. I was like, he even acknowledges that all of his energy is on himself, and that, I thought that was a good conversation. It wasn't. But
he said he was gonna work on it.
And that's, like I said, they already winning.
But what did she say when she called? Because all I heard was, and then
I don't know, but calling a nigga while he in the studio is a waste of time. He's not gonna stop and rechannel anything towards you right now.
That got to be horrible, and you in the mode. Not even just in the studio. You at work, you in the mode, and then
it would have to be an emergency, because I think for me, I wouldn't even want to be. Now I'm gonna be more frustrated because I don't try to talk to you and you're not interested in what I have to say. So I would have probably been like, I'll wait until he gets home, and then we'll, if the house is not on fire, Sheila, chill. But I thought that was, like you said, I thought that was dope that he said he wants to work on it. He's not just bullheaded about, women are crazy. Suki has a manager meeting in a red room with red leather furniture. I don't know where the heck they were. Her boyfriend was like, this furniture is so low to the floor. She said, this is that expensive shit. And I was like, that expensive shit got a lot of tears and rips and holes in it. And I'm looking at a trash couch, and I wonder, where are y'all in the first place? This dude Kelly is sitting up there. He got a bald head with braids in the back. And flip-flops on. I don't know what kind of business the fuck. I mean, what was that? This is the person that's your manager. Chick comes in, she looks good, minus the stripper shoes, but she did look business. Like, I really feel like I would rather have Chip representing me than Kelly over here with the bald head and the braids in the back and flip-flops on.
She came in to handle business, right?
Her boyfriend, man. Our boyfriends, everybody's boyfriend, girlfriend, kids, girlfriends. They need to all leave the room, leave the building. Let the business happen without the significant others in the room, because Bill, shut the fuck up. Like, whatever he was saying and even had nothing to do with what they were saying. And to be honest, their meeting was going really good. Like, considering
He said that she don't speak her mind. And I'm like, since when has
who is he talking about?
right?
Who is he talking about?
That's never been an issue, sir. Don't come in like I gotta talk for her because she don't do that. Like
She spoke her mind right then and told him to shut the fuck up. Your ass is ignorant. Like, when did she not? Because like
exactly.
I said, as ghetto as the three of them are, their meeting was going very well. There was no screaming happening. They were coming, to some solutions. Even Kelly and Tip were able to have a conversation and communicate and come to a solution without no drama. There was no drama. I don't know why he felt like he needed to open his damn mouth. Ain't nobody talking about
to act like he was doing something. Wasn't doing nothing.
He talking about Instagram. If she can't stop throwing up on people's dick, if he would stop
and that was involving you
thing in the back of her throat, then she wouldn't be off Instagram.
That was some mess y'all did.
Y'all did that
off of Instagram.
He's sitting up there in that fuzzy. Did he get that coat from Safari? No, I think Safari is probably real sable or some shit.
Let's stay away from the fuzzy coats, people.
He in the hood. Where they at? Miami? Where in Miami? On what occasion in Miami are you gonna need a big fuzzies, Eskimo jacket? Trina comes to the new artist Jayla's video shoot. She has a feature on this song called Work. Haven't heard it.
Not going to?
Probably not.
Play that in Miami.
Probably.
On her radio show.
She's up and coming. I haven't, I'm not there yet. Trina Day. Did you know there was a Trina Day?
Why? Why are we having Trina Day? They give a day to anybody, I swear. Because she's doing what?
She's having Trina Day. Once again, things aren't done. Whoever KB or whoever her manager was from before isn't even there. I want to know, and then when this dude came up to her and brought up Trina Day, they were really discussing the shoes that she was supposed to have on at the video. I'm like, well, I thought we were talking about the shoes that she didn't have that wasn't right. Like, everywhere Trina goes, nothing is ever right. It's always an issue with something. But I want to know why Trina and to me, it seemed really silly that this guy was going to be in charge of her wardrobe. I don't know why that was a thing and who decided that was a thing.
Right.
But
you don't have separate people.
Why do they have so many men working for them? Men do not have no attention to details. What's the name? Tip came in the game and it already feels different, and she ain't even done nothing yet.
I feel like Trina can't get along with a woman. I don't think no woman is gonna sit there and deal with
all that hollering and screaming.
Yeah, she probably been and got her ass whooped.
If she had a girl, there would have been not only shoes but options. Let's bring like 4 or 5 pair of shoes. Like, there's things that women do that are attention to detail that
she can't get along with no woman.
It's not even trying to be stereotypical.
She might as well have her cousin do it, because that's who right there seemed like the only one that not even control but could tolerate her ass.
Well, but she doesn't talk to Joy like that. What is she doing? I haven't seen her stepping on Joy like that.
Yeah. So that's who you need to have working for you, because ain't nobody gonna be dealing with that.
I'm just like, she got all
these. She go over there suffering. Poor thing. You can do it. Go.
Oh my. So Amara's getting ready for her music video, and her mother's over here bugging. Her mother, Her mother just always got something going on. I feel like she can't get shit done because she always got somebody to take care of. You know, I mean, her mother is, she named 4 different things: diabetic, thyroid, cholesterol. Her mama had 5 cakes and an apple pie sitting on the counter.
But I mean, we outside and the mama not feeling good. When the first thing come to your mind, be like, oh Lord, she got that wrong. I'm just saying, we was in the middle of the pandemic.
Not if she has a laundry list of shit going on like her mother does.
Well,
she
look,
said cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes. Like, if she has diabetes, there's no reason for all those cakes to be there.
I'm gonna say, but she was throwing away the cakes and stuff. Why was it even in the house if she ain't just developed?
She just discovered an apple pie and 5 cakes sitting on the counter. Right. After her mother said she ain't feel good. Amara be on bullshit. I think she's one of those people that's not gonna be satisfied unless she got some drama going on. And that wig was terrible. I don't know what that shit looked like, a raccoon sitting on top of her head. She's so beautiful. I feel like she doesn't need nothing. She should take out those stupid eyelashes. I don't even care what her hair looks like. It can't be, because all she needs is space.
Right.
All of that other stuff is distracting. And the fingernails, dear Jesus.
She's distracting with all this mommy. I can't. I can't with that.
Well, Trina Day's falling apart. There's not going to be no Trina Day because KD.
Did you miss it?
Her manager. Say what?
Did you miss it?
Trina Day? I didn't know it existed.
Was you disappointed?
I didn't know it was supposed to happen.
Oh, okay.
But next year, I'll be looking forward. Next year, I'll be looking forward to Trina Day. I feel like, whatever her day is, it's about her giving back to the community. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that it's a celebration of Trina. It sounded like her, doing, because it's a block party or what have you. But I don't know how you get a week before your block party and have no vendors, none of that confirmed. KD is trying to do it from Atlanta. I don't know how you do that when you need to walk through venues and see how things are going to operate.
And this is an annual holiday that she's saying, so we knew this was all coming.
We knew it was coming.
Just now figuring out we don't have what we need.
Well, if you don't have no vendors for a street party, you don't have no street party. But some of those permits take longer than a week.
I just want to say that, like, don't you need permits? You just can't say I'm finna block off the street. You got like
no, right. Right, and it's gonna take longer than a week, like, because they don't know what other things. Anyway, Trina Day is no longer. It's canceled. Oh, we can take that off our list. We ain't gonna be able to do.
No free haircuts for Trina Day. Let's go.
No free haircuts. Damn.
That's
Joy and Trina's manager, CEO, all her people got letters, KD and CEO and JD and TT. They were talking. He's talking now from her boyfriend to Joy, again asking, how do you control her? How long has he been her manager? I don't think that's a thing. You don't control her, clearly. And she's 40-something now, so she probably gonna be as set in her ways as the person can be. Joy says she's a drama queen, which we know. And I don't understand why drama queens always get a pass for that behavior. Mm-hmm. Drama queens always get, so people are like, you know how she is. She's a drama queen. And then it goes on and on and on until you can't ever like dial it back.
Till somebody bust you in your face, because that's what's gonna happen. Then you're gonna stop all that.
Well, Joy said the reason why she snaps is because of all the losses, in her family. And I'm like, I don't think one thing has nothing to do with another. He's talking about her being in control in an environment of work where you cannot be hollering and screaming at people and, shit not that. Her shit's always raggedy, so I don't know how anything ever gets done. I saw her to the BET, to the Hip Hop Awards. I wondered if she was late for that or how that all worked out. She got there.
I don't know. We seen her on this show prior to her mama passing, and she was acting the same way. So What was the excuse then?
Well, he says she needs therapy. And I think if you're still 8 years after the death of your sibling, that raw in your emotions, you need some type of therapy. I don't know when her mother died, but yeah, she probably need help. But I think, like you said, she was snapping for a long time. The snapping came before, you know. And she came on and said she was the baddest bitch. She was snapping
That's
in.
what she said. And then Joy gonna say something like, her therapy is just being around us. I'm like, clearly that's not working.
Well, that's not therapy. That's definitely not therapy.
No. So let's quit.
Being around you people that never tell her no, that give her what she wants, and
being around
supports that nonsense behavior that she has. I have not seen a scene of her. And then the thing is, like, she knows when to turn it on and to turn it off, because she was snapping on them. And then when she was talking to the other little artists, she was very calm and sweet and communicating with her. And then when it got back to her people, she flipped, so it's random. It depends on who it is that she's talking to.
It's all too much of a show. And it really, I don't know what she thinks, but it's not showing her in a good light. I have not heard one person that is okay with what Trina has been doing. Not one review. Like, she's really irritating us. So she might want to look at that. Because,
I haven't even seen her doing anything.
Like before.
It's her making a scene over things that aren't actually a thing. Trina Day, the other event, I think the AIDS walk or whatever that was going to happen regardless. That event was already planned. It was whether or not she was going to perform. So Trina's a hot mess.
Like I said, I wasn't a big fan before, but this really don't make me care.
It's kind of like Toni Braxton, how when you seen Toni's real life and you were like, man, I shouldn't have got to know her. Amar's mother is in the hospital. I'm not surprised. So she's dealing with all that. She's standing up there telling the doctor what to tell her mother, and then telling the doctor that she missed her period. Like,
because it was about you at that moment. So at that moment, you were like saying, oh, doctor, by the way, I don't have my period. Forget mommy for a minute. I'm so concerned, but I need to stop and get a pregnancy test. That's what was on your mind.
3 weeks been by? Why did she just stop at the drugstore and get a pregnancy test?
She wanted to announce it.
You was in the DR and you didn't want to do music no more. You wanted to do Airbnb real estate, and you was in love with Alan. And then your mama said, don't do it. So you decided not to do it. And you came back here and tried to make your mother and father, who hate each other, have some type of fairy tale relationship. Your mother's sick. Now you want a baby? And you're shooting a music video.
She got the fakest story.
I mean, I'm stressed out. And if none of this is happening in my life, I can't handle it. I need to go to the doctor. She's working on my nerves.
My last nerve.
Ace meets with his mother and his sister. His mother is one piece of work. She's talking about how Sheila acted at the Mother's Day gathering, what have you. His mother's on bullshit.
And he recognized it. So I'm glad he recognized it.
Huh?
I'm glad he recognized it, because he knows even her personality.
He knows she's crazy.
But you see a lot of these shows, when mama say it, they be up all on their mama's side. So I'm glad he one of them, like, nah, that ain't something like that. Instead of mama said you. His
mother is nuts, sitting up there with that wig. I was confused as to where her hairline was supposed to be and the wig was, and she up there looking a hot mess. If I come into a place, she was probably stressed out all the way over there. Like, his mother gonna be on bullshit. Now I gotta go over here, and her energy is cold because she know you gonna be on some bullshit. That's why. Right. What did you want her to do? Like, I don't think there was anything she could do. She could have walked in there and gave that lady a hug, or she would have been like, she came in here acting all fake. Like, there was nothing she could do that was gonna make that lady
nothing.
Okay.
Yep. That's exactly what she would have said. She coming in here acting fake like she like me.
Right. So there's no way, but like I said, I think Sheila should stop trying to work that shit out. Ace ain't got it worked out. His mother's sitting up there crying. I was like, this lady wants to be chosen over his wife. That doesn't make sense. Her sitting up there saying, you got me on this side and her on the other side. I don't even know why you see it like that. Because
would it be like that? Would it really be like that if he wasn't who he is? Like, would you be really into
maybe
it? Like,
because he's her son.
money.
And mothers are weird with their sons.
Or is it because of the money? Because
I think that has something to do
but
with
it's your
it.
son that's taking care of you, and now you feel like, oh, the money ain't there because of this girl.
I feel like if my son found a relationship and married a girl like Sheila, I would be so grateful that he found a good girl that's got her head on straight, like that he loves.
She ain't got her head on straight though.
Who?
Sheila.
For the most part, she does. She goes through, this whole, emotional thing. But I think a lot of people are emotional like that. They just got to get that,
Yeah, that right there would drive me freaking crazy. She'll have to get that.
Well, he should be used to it. He married her. You know what I'm saying?
I guess so. Guess so, because don't break it down.
But I mean, not for nothing. We all flawed. We can all look at ourselves and say there's this thing, that's a flaw. But for the most part, she's not a bad girl to have your husband be married to. What is it that you want from this girl? She doesn't want anything except for there not to be competition between her and the wife. And there shouldn't be. Once your son gets a wife, then you are no longer he has his own family. You're no longer the center of his universe. You did your job. You did your job. You raised a good man. His wife can't even take credit for that. I don't know how he turned out the way he did with that mother that he has, because he's a good guy too. Like, he's so thoughtful. Even in the way he was communicating with his mother, he was really thoughtful in what he said. And then he can't handle tears though, because she knows how to shut his shit down. And when she starts crying, that's when he shut it off. And the same thing happens with his wife. When she starts crying and getting emotional, that's when he shuts it down and walks away. He's been manipulated by his mother for a long time with that fake tears shit. His sister, I wonder why he doesn't, like, just because they're family, I wonder why he doesn't try to have her interact with other family members so that when they go to stuff, she don't have to be bothered. You know what I'm saying, with the mother. Bring your sister around so at least I have some type of connection with somebody over there. Because me and your mother are never going to connect. And if that's how she's going to be, we're going to be doing holidays separate and all of that stuff separate, because I'm not going to be going over there to be bothered with that lady. Amara is putting together her music video. It's a week away. Why are people doing this? It seems to me like a week away is not very much time to be booking makeup artists and hair people. I'm not no celebrity hairstylist, but good luck booking with me next week. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. It's probably not gonna happen. She got a lot going on.
Who, Amara?
Yeah. She got a lot going on. She got all those nails. She got that decor with flowers and jingles and jangles. She got a music video and a sick mama and a baby be pregnant and her daddy. She got a lot going on. She asked her father to help take care of her mother since her mother is sick. And he said, she also told him that she missed her period, which I thought was weird. I'm like, why don't you just wait until you know something?
Get the test back first. Don't just be announcing that you might be. Like, find out first before you go telling people.
And then what if you are, and Alan's in the DR, and you're in Miami? That just seems like another obstacle for you to have to deal with. And I hope it doesn't happen. Like, I hope you're not, because I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear you whining about, oh no, and now I'm pregnant, and Alan, and he didn't call me.
Yep.
Girl, stop. Her daddy said he's going back to DR, so he's not going to be able to help her out. And again, I'm like, why would you think that your father, who really doesn't like your mother, and she doesn't like his ass, now you think they're gonna sit there and take care of each other?
Look here. The last time we seen that mama, she was trying to fight that man.
She was throwing shit at him.
Did you really think he was gonna plan for life to sit around and deal with that? From that moment on, or before, as soon as he got well enough, his ass had been trying to find him or somewhere else to go. Because don't nobody want to put up with you and your mama.
No.
You talking about he's
leaving.
leaving me again. I'm just like, and she gonna be mad at this man. And really, your mama is hell, making his life hell.
She's a lot.
Yeah, but you getting ready to blame this man.
Really, your mama is making your life hell because she won't live her own life. She wanted to be you and her to the end. My best friend, my best friend. Suki and Bill got some tension. They in the car and she's upset with him for disrupting her meeting, as she should be.
She right.
She told him she don't want to mix business with pleasure. I was like, who is this Suki? This Suki right here? I like her.
She right.
He said she's not.
You're right.
Business with pleasure, and then he got a little froggy and a little snappy, and she kicks his ass out the car, or at least she attempted to.
All right.
I noticed Bill wasn't in no rush to get out the car.
Nah, Bill.
Like she asked him to get out several times out of the Bentley. He didn't even remove his seatbelt.
Bill was like, it was all good just a week ago. We was trying to had this baby real quick. It was real good. Now they messed that up.
Bill said, I be talking that business. Do you, Bill? Is that what you be talking?
Talking your business. Figure out what you got to do while you walk around with that tether on your ankle.
I'm saying. He can't even leave the yard without permission. What are you talking about?
How much business can you do?
Well, I mean, overall, it was a decent episode. I did feel like, oh, I forgot. Sheila got pissed and took her ass to Disney World.
Well, that's what you do. I was like, good idea, Sheila.
That's what you should have been doing.
You need to get away. Good idea.
I don't know if I would have not said something.
I would have. No, I would have did that. I would have been like, oh, okay, I'm out.
I don't know. I can get missing.
When I called you, you didn't want to talk. So don't talk to me now. I'm gone.
Well, clearly he knew. She was out of town. She went to Disney World and he had to get his mama together. He was like, hold on a second.
Sometimes it takes that.
Let me meet up with the mom. So yeah, I was here for it. I was like, that's what you have to do, girl. Stop drowning yourself and trying to figure out how to make his world because you ain't giving none to yourself. So how you gonna do that? How are you gonna make somebody else's world when you ain't filling your own cup?
Yep.
I could go to Disney World, and I'm glad I ain't got to go across the world to do it.
She was right there in Miami.
Yeah. So that's not even. She took a little road trip. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not mad at that, but that's it. That's all. Love and Hip Hop Miami. It was decent. Next week, I'm guessing we're gonna get a little Nori. I don't know why y'all teasing me, and then don't give me no Ray J. That's crazy.
Yeah, Ray J came and went. Oh, poor thing. If him and old girl just gonna be fighting, I don't want to hear that either though.
I don't need her there. She doesn't add anything. She doesn't add anything, I mean, to the conversation, to be honest. She's a little annoying, but Ray J's entertaining. But that's it, y'all, for Love and Hip Hop Miami this week. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel, and drop down in the comments, and we'll see you on the next one.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.